ko ensem fufromu na efuto akwa ma ban krachefo hanasa ban na musifo a wo mensini ene important wo mo eda no se wo mo hwe na nia wo mo ye di aboa bia se o man yebetumi akwenti agalamse no hanasa kwan bone a nkofo efa so etu efemagudie no wo mo nye o mafamudie nia wo mo ye dada no wo mo enfa bi enka ho na efuto yi koma mo abraju medie bi ekoso a wo mo dodo na akwa mu ewo hono ma woni mpanyifo edi nkomo
Wakasa ewo jumedie no ase aban crach panyina wogina mu de ma de hia wo mo ewo atiwa east eye Ernest Owusu entim wo senkane yi utu fom agudi ankan hyedanye ohaw bia nanso ekwan hodo ye fa so tu no ese yensa ase ene ye kwaye blantuo enhua hodo no ana honsem na kwa kwaye daabra ha dwen ye pa ebiam ana ewade tu ni nuanom mensima crachfo anim se ho abehia se ebra no bia no wo mo ede krata edi adanse no ekire ekwan hodo mo fa so bo mo homodene akoatia fom agudie ewa wo mo mpatam honom no wo mo de kwa akoma ahweye ehwe yensa ase so no obade adodode eniema so anase wo mo de mo mantam suafo no no so hunu kwan hodo mo ebefa so ede aboa wo mo na mane okwan ye ko ewa fom agudie a yetunu kwan bone so ne tumi awie peye
the as etiwa is any investor of Ghana ne other consulting firm ne kan say abanin so na yemfanko every district bia na yehwe ekwanpa district chief executive bia no ebeka yaka KPIs on key performance indicators no yebe check hu say the abano expect everyone say we this year every ebia quarterly bia no say wetim the report ekoma the Minister of Lands and Natural Resources and as local government minister and committee of mines and natural resources or parliamental said be ya omu na obehu say ye check udumedi e wudi e basa distraction do na enya abadada na mum yakọ enim no sure say distraction no eso bete because a 9 months banner so be pamon crofo free system no mo a ho na ehwekire ye betwen ama distraction akoso biem asala 9 months asaba biem na
environmental consultant Dr. John Boachidan kwa wono so nsem ahodo atudwa wochimu ese sese ho aba behia pa se omden hyehyeye mu odin egufom esanse wo research ahodo bi omo ye no edade pefie sese ya hwe na ye ntufom agudi a yetunu kwambane so ewo mangadem ho se ya dan chankwa ma bi no de wahaw ene wo ye ne ba basia yen so
district no I be a friend of community based model. The community based model no there's district one in one task force omukọ ekọ say monitoring no ekoso yipa because say license mine your license so the most important thing is say obi o ho a ohwe om say wakata mna so ne also ye and no ne hu say chiwa district here and yes a perfect model but it shows say my assemblies no more responsibilities me say we accountable and there we be
Abusia yento aso na fe yenkopie mu ewa utu senya isi eno ewo mfimfi mantemone e kasoa ne mpeso aso na Petty Traders Association a wonmo ewo mo adwadifo ene nei wonmo atempenche kwaye o ye kire ese bebiade na durudunu afronche gare na ne wonmo asori agina pa se assembly wonmo eduomani se pritwa baabi a wonmo te a wonmo eye nieman kakrakra ne oboko na adomada so wonyinulu won hye ne hai saa afedi assembly ni se yetuo mo na yapebe pede ama omatene no ena omo chese yede bia obi pan ama se anya oya yenya ofaye itinei wonmo ebotwi ni chada kopie mu ewaso ye a ehwe edwede ni mfiridwuma nsam so de omkrata akoma mpanyini se de eba no ano odene enti mpanyini ka bi momo se yebetuo mo ede afiri bi omo tene de omo hunu bi pan na de wohunu ne edikan no hunu ni mpre nu so amene omo nsam womo ede abedan asoye no
Pakopie mu ewo Iron City dwano emu na bebi a womo eye adwuma womo etumi edwiri honom egu na bi oso womo esisi stores aho do free honom a womo enya bebi a womo beton womo niama no ewo ni senti womo akopie mu ewo asoye a womo ehwe dwedie nsem so ewo man mu aduane abom abra ogina soyafo a ohwe dwedie hu ensem eso na nemu eji petition yi peni kwantrefo de ma industries ora kofi ado edi tudwa se womo asom na won behwe no maye bibi edi afa ho edi amadwedifo no
ye besemo a asem esia Minister beat me higher. You said, dear Moody, a war or mine. Nancy, a drew maybe so. Or man, super say, you ever said, baby, a moody. And I say, a dream. Meaning, a normal. Minister Saka petition ya on the empany for better.
Ningina ankemfo anu twetweni de ma titi womo pa na womo kire se enye sei na womo ka no nti aban no enhwe na onye bibi emfa ho
almost into Messi stores. Senke balance chat as you say your own kwan say see ade e container e store e ade e templar store because nei akoba ne say
Emzia yegina we so na fe ye twen ho che waje nkrato abaye ba sempi ho no awie yi ye de bepe wo so
Adwuma ni omanyim hwan na beka yesuku nsam so enye enkoda totofewa e de wombo ene da fom na sua ade na Ghana akwan a yaya amaye no wo fa so a ya chen mesewa mirbu sese na ye hwan na beka ho asem agye me ene wo enti adwoada ekosi efiade bia no patro hia me Captain Smart ene mapamfo e wo nua 95.1 FM ene onua TV onua de ye dwene wo ho pa
Numeko maso yasin. Eye Napa Foods. Heaven Black Insecticide Spray and Mosquito Coil. Ejuma na wochemu nyina wa breno e wo se ye ma wudwumedi a wankasa wodi bekinya ho e wo fie ye senti ene di onia show time with the nama magbon dwumedi no e be somo If you're the 7 p.m. no, a yabomodia a can nama McBrown, and in the studio audience for you now. Yet the 1 hour one sandwichma, 1 hour what do much it is. 1 hour when you need a so our brabomuno. Sam Coffonia tea and sa a film. Na such mediano, your friend is your breathing. And I sometimes run with the ye mubino, your family no, Ube sa yeno, at to see. Not sa family look around. No, I won't know or cook. Kwesi dan nso de yete yen safre anyomtofo ekukudam se ne be ya omba be hu yenyom yetimi de bi etwa ye nase ye ankasa enya anyomtofo nko awo nemom yete yen safre sini twafon so se ne be ya ye no mu ebedi nkomo ya bedwafo ebetena se wodwumedi nase de a ene na be bi ewu ye woni noi Uncle Fred Kwesi Ernest eni mimi Kai, Nienshia Efiade Bia, 7 p.m. and Equasia de Bia 6 p.m. I will on near TV so on near showtime. Yes, I had 3 when you dear. Go nana, go nana, go nana, go nana. On near Showtime with Mac Brown. If ya de bia 7 p.m. Any kwese de bia 6 p.m. Ewo Onia TV so. Nyumeko amaso ya saying. Eye high sense. Obuase. Numina wumu ankasa. My life insurance. Medima for herbal clinic.
Onia TV. Ye dwene ho pa.
Nyame boa ebinada na meche Tuesday 27th January 8 a.m. sharp no Onia TV yebesi atwebe o baby biara wo biara ne senti ena yeba DSTV eni Gold TV so onne wasem ena face wani gie eho hia yeye akasa wo DSTV so no ye wo channel 361 ena Gold TV so no ye wo channel 116 Onia TV yesi ye twe ho pa
Onia TV, you're gonna walk out. Onia TV.
Event eto format. I was so young, Chimu, dear sir, ne fata.
That's a good ball. It's a great ball.
Enunti Onia All Sports asan ababium kaya ho edwade bia obra ye sinkunya near the major issues ni na up to from Ediamount say your goals.
Jackson, brilliant. Palmer the lobs on and it's in. Of course it is.
Say your saves.
Opportunity shot takes a deflection. It's the crossbar and the rebound. What a save.
Say your card.
To pick up the ball there, Sharon, and then Sharon really is.
Nina Onia All Sports. English Premier League, the German Bundesliga, Italian Serie A, the French Ligue 1, and the Spanish Premier La Liga EA Sports, Ghana Premier League, Women's League, Champions League, any all sporting disciplines there. And no honey Unia All Sports. Kame, Isaac Ansa Apija. Minima Apija for Solomon Amanko the Superman. Adipa GH, Niemfa Unia All Sports and Remo. Unia All Sports, Eja Theatre.
Onia All Sports, Edwa Debia, 9 p.m. Ewo Onia TV so.
Onia TV, ye dwene ho pa.
Zika Krabia.
Empay bebre senyame ya wadom na so sori anopa asem eba wutimu an se sebio obeba pa dwuma bi na waye pa na sebio kwa akodie no okwa akodi na ode ahwe wabusua ene wodache eno nti ebetimi aye se ba bia wodo sika to na wonya mfasode no meche bank ana sika krabia na wodo sika to ye no say universal bank savings and loans financial services rural bank ana say investment company bi na wodo sika ekokoto ya nsem bisa na se brofo aye kan ho nyina no ni nyina mpo na wote ase difference between savings account and a current account okoje loan bi e ma ho ba asem sansem we nyina wo hode a sia me kwasia day ene kwasia da bia e brabo no me ensa me she 3 o'clock e wo Onia TV na ye ntina se na ye hwe mfasode a ye benya e wo insika krabia ho me dey Edwin anot dadzi so sika sem be fine na me dey be fine ti I call myself the CEO of BBA be fine.
Sika Krabia, kwese de bia 3 p.m. Ewo Onia TV so.
Onia TV, ye dwene ho pa.
Ewusia ye na masese matwen na gya yakotwa hu tewni aba na yesre emfidie no sede na ewe no akane na ebudi mu pa nti abasa no a na ama ensem bibiri ne wachi nti woni wachi nso agya omakeka ni masiani a na mo nso aseda ene de ma mo na ye toa so na gya yakopie mu ewo ye state house won mo court no anim ho a se emrante mienu a won mo edi wimuhye kuma bi kwatehwe ewo tema wiachi wom nyina to ananom ensiedo no ejamfo ene abusua ni nyina to santene ene yesu mo akopom krabre na wom de yiyo no atoa so
Nanwada eye akwanhye si ya nam so ema nipa mienu efa muto nananom ewon sie do yaya no helicopter crash esi ewotemai ade se ye ka se Captain Frank Amoyi Donko wone Elijah Ofori Donko womo anene omoto nananom wansie do wakwanhia yi emu na ne memene March bosum na de toso adunu enwotwe mfimpinu ne adunu ensia yi mu ade se abusua ne adofo nsolemani na atwa hia na womo ya kwankwa agya som ade agya womo enye ye ka se wukopie mu ewo State House abonten esodea abreho nyusuo ne adwadwo enkoa ana ekoso wosa ya yimu nyina no ade se ene anwomtofo ahodwo nso akopie mu ewo dwumadie yase ede enwom ene nkranhyesem ekọ ede ama abusua ne womo ensunsun ate a womo eti nyusuo wo empaso anwomtofo bi etese eda mreku jakalolomi ene womo akeka ho ene womo akwa womo nso de wodo akwa wodom ewo ehonom emfa ho ni de asie ni nana ye ka sei ede emrante kwa mienu a womo eto nananom ewo nsedo ya ewo tema community 1 site 18 ade se na womo eja ena ye kwafare bai ede ema Hebron prayer camp no ewo nkranfumbu ma ntem ha se ya eda donko wono ena eda no ene wokopie mu ewe ye yase ede a oba asabre wodi kuna na abre ho ni nusuo ahye ne ma na ene woja no dofo ekwan ade se ne woti nusuo ahwa ya abre ho sempa ensore ma enso akopie mu ohobi ede wo mo ebua ese efata etwato okra ede ama wo mu nnuano ma asabre wo mo kwakwa kana nano ho ewo ensie edui aban mo empanimfo awodwo no aso ana akopie mu ewa ye ase ne chief of staff Julius Debra akopie mu ewa ho so afo a wo hye adesua ho nsam so Harry na Ijuso no so akopie mu ewa ho ebie na ye ka se Ghana man payin John Dramani Mahama wono so woden nsem asoma ema ye jakoma abusuan se wo mo muni na ya akọ ene arechichire na ye ka se de eye abusuan na se enuanum mienu a wo mo ehwe wo mo krankwan na wo mo efiri ho a wo mo benkran aha se ya wo mo ebehye wo mo enkwanhye we ma abusua ene adofo mo ahwe mo de hye nyina
Yebema ebusiano yako ni ya consent fufromu na Ghana mampenyi ora John Dramani Mahama eno ode ato international partners wani awomo ene oman Ghana yekabom edi dwuma bebre no enimu se ohwe oman Ghana bebi ayegina ewo LGBT ene ehun nsensem na womo enjintum esanse ni awomo edi aba na senhihye ya mpanyifo di aba nyina ni nyina ejina mamra no so ebionso ose uye no efri ho no mankofo dodo na ejitum ebionso ose ya mamre ene ya manye no ni nyina ejina so bi eni international partners no wo so womo ti asiesa na womo jitum yenkwaji mu amanye.
The issue of LGBTQ rights are emotive and they are not completely settled in terms of their nuances and arguments, not only in Ghana but all over the world. Even in the United States, you still have discourse on LGBTQ rights. There are still 26 states in America that have legislation that restricts LGBTQ rights. And so for a country like Ghana, this democracy is playing out in respect to what those rights are. And let me point out that the bill in Parliament is not a government bill. It's not a government-sponsored bill. It's a private member's bill. And so Parliament owns that bill for now. And what the eventual nature of the bill would be, nobody can second-guess Parliament. And I, as President, cannot anticipate, Parliament in respect of that bill. But I believe that our democracy will work out. Memoranda are being accepted from all people of all walks of life. Civil society organizations are all presenting papers to Parliament. And I believe that our representatives, the representatives of the people, will make the will of Ghanaians reflect in whatever bill eventually comes out. And so I swore an oath to uphold the Constitution. And so the representatives of the people will discuss the bill, and once they pass it, then it comes up to the presidency. And the Constitution gives various pathways for dealing with it. If I object to the bill, I can send it back to the Parliament. If there are issues that need to be dealt with, we have the Council of State, which is a superior body. I can refer to the Council of State for advice. And so there are many issues that are still playing out. But I believe that our international partners should understand that public policy is grounded in our legal traditions, in our cultural context, and in our social consensus. And all those issues are playing out as we speak.
Everything I to answer no sonafe yempiemu ewo ye sene wese ne mpeso aso ewo bono epue manchemo na kura ne din ene emframa ane nano insubrantima tom frama jampantrudu agi ye de framo ama nipa be se ahanson wonmo ede omodan ne nyina eso apepa na enumu no na chese bebre na ni na tutu de egu mu nsemo na wom echiremu se afedi akoda bi wonmo hwe no a na wom hunu no afedi wom edwedwumu a se na ensuo na eto ya mframa no afamu apepa de hye no chance so no akoda no afam ato ananmu nsiedu ya chese ne opimu ewo ye mframa se de mframa no ye no enipa be se hanso 700 ena sabri wo munye baabi na ensuo no apepa wo mu edan so magyapade de eni buburija ni nyina ena sabri aseye na ene wo mu de adesrede eto mpanyina ni mo se de akwa akobai wo mu de o ma na anwene o ma nsusumpo se mframa betimi afa okura ne din mframa ama chese de adehye no ani atutu ogum nsem sa ayede pa na ade ba ko asabri wo mo dwendwen ho se kwan fa so a wo mo ekasa akoda yi efa so to ananom se do no eno ena akwa akoye nsem pii a wuhia nipa mienu miense na eja won mo bese bese o ma no se de mo ka ton so aso de mo ane ho a ena won mo adwene ne nei no wo mo ed wo mo nsem adane empanyinfo na Belinda Tete wono eyema ne boni akopie mu ewo eye kura ne din ane mframa se mframa edi won mo nkasa enya ano ayaye din pa na Belinda ya kra dia Belinda yemo ha na free ensem no eto aso mai na eba ne sei.
Okay, I Tuesday etwem na say ya na mframa kese be ebo wo mframa ewo Sydney West District of the Bono East region no na a farming community ain't there around 4 to 5 thereabout and if you're not shark here any informant then na that period no that time no we a farming community until na bebre na ekoefu enti adene see na bebre na nipi a ombetimi aye bibi afa ho now mami neba wehwe ne ba through the storm no or your new mother wa wo fofo enti okachire me say ne ba yehwe no your friend Celestine or 9 years old akwala ni for school ebaye akwala ni fa na okachire me say okodi ago ni na fufu okodi ago na okachire say sisi an office school baye wa bre enti ondidi na onkoda ni nua ni nchen na ono eti abontin AC nyama enti akwala ni koda ye no ena ehwa na issue no shastie enti se na ohwa se na ntoni kona ena ofie ne onja inyama ni sina na ni mani nchen wo edem ho na onkipi omokompo issue no exaya na nka wabetwa no ade na all no na wabetiafo na ore dan no mua na apeye issue no ni mframa na no ye na omo dan no eye lay dan enti ehu shada nye densa enti mframa na no ye densa no ena zinc na omo di board dan so no epeja ye na afeye part of a dan ehase ebubu edibu inside wo bebia na omo tino enti na afeye rational ope baby a one ne ma no ebekwa akosie na dan na ebubu no anka omo afe opie ye se ope baby ene ne ma no akosie no opie abontia na opaye ena otofo na otofo no na okita Celestine ensano ena okita akwala baako ewo ne boso nti otofo na otwe because okita akwala ne nsa otwe no eka ne ho akwala ne betofo no ena ne tipo ekobo so nti ne tiko paye na because of senior adenesi improfimu aho no na osi enye on rushing fa ketwa no enkope baby ensie na owi a wabefa penyin afei dia obefa penyin na wa realize say neti apayi amoja enwin nti ehwa na orashi ekre omo a omoti nchen oni neighbor say anka omo beboa no omo rashi akwala no ekọ the nearby hospital no ombedru ho no na akwala no efiri many maame na ne ba efiri mu no edi nkomo e ma ne narrative sɛ na asɛm ne bi fa yɛ tie dia
mframa ɛhyase na nso me wɔ abɔnten na me si dabi nkura no nko na ɛwɔ dam nti na magya esi na maguro mu nkyɛn wɔ dam wɔ nti yɛte ayimpa no so ana ai dan ma usa pɛgya na me nso ma pɛgya ketua no me pɛgya ketua na boa firi soro abɛtɔla bia ketua ne dan na me se sele na ntuma fira na me se soli na so me mu so ntuma no na waso ntuma no yes ana dan ni bubu gura ewura inside na ye pie no na mframa na no adenti na ntumi aho ade pɔte a ɛbɔ ye na me na mienu nyina tu ye na ma bɔ fam na abɔ ketua na bɛ dama kuma so na we no so adam nkyɛn ba na oda so so mi mu nti mi sorry ye na ma frɛ no na waje so ba me tu na nia mi hu ba bia ɔwɔ na we no so na mframa ni wura no mu na ontumi enhome na me se me kope ba bia gina ye we ni ya be fa we no na yankasa ma pɛgya sele no di na kotu da mu na ni ti na pai ba na hu ade pɔte a
mo ye den
me de ne tu da mu na ma be je ketua no ede na ko obi fia ko sister Ntalie eno ma be pɛgya sele no di na ko hospital
Echi Belinda we de yetie maame no nasemo na woni nso a dan no eso apepa no de na omutibia mutie na empanyini kura aka bibidia for mo ho
beye nipa beye 700 and as the same way I'm in Cascadia why affected dan beye 150 and I affected na nipa uka omubo manipa aka omo beye nipa 700 na because of senior assembly no perform empanyinfo epe makeshift apartment be school dan edima omo any sorry dan bi eben ho edima omo se anka omo entra ansa se na be ya so omo betumi ape mmoabe edi ama omo aba as it stands now omo draws to enti ehọ na omo tuni krampo no incident ko omo because of omo numbers no na many bi edi nkomo na omo so say because of senior assembly bebre na dining neighbor dining bubu ya embubu ye krampo no na senior distraction no mwasi enti omo so say anka aban embrem na ompemwa bi emma omo na benevolent individuals omo a object me abo omo on their own so omo so mbrem na omo mpeboa embre omo moyente dia affected persons
no na mi wafu ntimi ba na ya dan ya timu na dan so apa epa ya no so ye tv mienu ase na fine so mienu na mattress na dan so buye bache ni ba bia da mpapa ho na mekonso mpapa nso ndi nso apa
ba bia de tibeto kra ho ya den ama sabe ade sa abonten ene mmia bia school dam ba bia school for no pon na de tia kwato sa ba ya de pachi a nso bi ba bobo ho dwa e wo school mu ho le sabe o mampanyi de tu anim se sabe ya ho kire mu ye hia omoa sa de beti ma boy sa de ye dan ya abso apai woti ma boy na timi asan agire ya na mo so
akoye awo sam bebiri na Belinda ma me fa onwie akoba ne sey ye omo hawa omo de atodwa se sese de mo na omo hia no so aban kra chipenyi no mpete mo mpanyi fo omo ka bi wo mo no won so omo akasa e de afa sansem yi ho
I asemisi ya na this for the area only down nadmo eboabo omo ko ho on the Wednesday and omo ko share senior mo be ya ombetimi abo omo perform and sana say abai bebe ho awabem nti omo na ehwe ye enya sa school dan na ewo ho no na sorry Catholic Roman Catholic sorry dan no edema omo sanka omo ntna ho ansa na endrango DC any nadmo esa kan omo ho ekohwe omo sene se omo hwa sene omo tibia etie na okọ ho na oni essential body informo no okate because of omo numbers meet no say assembly nsi obeboa wo mo a na hoɔden enso because of sɛna ɔmo dɔɔso ne nti ɛna sɛna distraction na ebi wɔ hɔ a just yɛsi yɛsi dan na just starting from scratch na yɛsi ne nyinaa ma no nti ɔno nso ɛde n'ano to mu sanka aban ɛnfa ne ho nti ɛna afei nso no institutions a ɔmo dwe nta ɔmo betumi aboa nkurɔfoɔ yi ɛna ankwankwanfoɔ anaasɛ individuals ɔmo dwe sɛ ɔmo di ɔmo ho gyimi a ɛyɛ yie no ɔmo ɛnfa ɔmo ho gyim na ɔmo nfa mmoa ɛmbrɛ residents no yɛntie dia ɛyɛ carry fosayile a ɔyɛ DC for Senate West kind
community on Tuesday. So Wednesday I was here and to assess the situation. Today I've come again to look at it. We have come with our NEDMO officers together with assembly member and some opinion leaders from the community, and we have assessed the community to realize that a good number of the people have been displaced. They are homeless now. We have counted about 150 households who have been displaced, and as we speak, they have no places to lay their heads. So in the interim, what we did was to temporarily allow them to move into the school in the community, and then the Roman Catholic Church for temporary residence. And so as we speak, we have come again to look at it and realize that the people actually need some support from the government, from corporate bodies and individuals who wish to help them come out of this particular situation. You look at the houses, most of them are down now. You look at the roofs are not there. The building, the structures of the building are all falling apart, and a lot of people have been displaced. We are looking about 150 households, which individually will be around 700 to 800 at our last count. So that tells you that we actually need a lot of hands to come into the district to come and support us.
Belinda Tete wadi efri Sene West bono apue manche mo mframa ane ne asem kese ato no
yenhwe ensem fufuro na oman Ghana ya boye homoden se ye kwetia ya wie kodiewo HIV ene AIDS no eyade ya boye homoden na so kopie mu ewo buno mantama woni a wo mohwe apomudin sem so wo se eho no mo de eyade ekọ na nimo pa wo mo kira afie etwa mu nipa wo mo nya bi eno no eye new infections eye 1853 na cha se eyade a wo na nimpa kekakọ mpemienu na wo mo kire mu se na wotwe bia wo hwe nipa enya bia eye aduasan wotwe 38 na cha se wo mo kire se aye huhuhu ewo ho na no na doctor panyin aye fre no Kofi Asamoah edi ababetu dwa se ho behia pa se mpanyifo ebeka ye ho abom na kwan ya ebetimi afa so edi akoatia saade ye ne mabunu no ebedi nkomo atu omofo se na be ya sa ya wie ebekofem na new infections yi so ebi emba no e wo se mpanyifo hwe na omo ye ne sa pepepe
24 muno bono mantemono eyade a HIV yade kodi wei ma ne homene so yi pa be wo hamu nchichi mu mienu achi po mienu a wo fo man mu ne de ne kra ne ekosoro no a na chese wo mu edi mu ntintiman pa mansini no wo mo ewo ho no de twedwe chese eyade a HIV yade akwakoye ade so a so mpa eni mo no mpanyini ekna bom ekirese be se 1853 new cases kra ena sabri ama ne homene so na nchichi mu no se de tinie wonu se debia no enipa beye aduasa enwotwe ena yade AC womu etitibi ediforeforo womu honamu a enu nsem womu chese yade eni enyan pa.
If you rank all the 261 districts in terms of HIV, the highest is coming from Oman East, and they are doing almost 5. But the national average is about 1.1 or 1.2. So meaning there is a lot of HIV hits in the Bono region.
Dr. Oseikufo Afre, ono Bono Regional Director Edema Health Service no, ono editubia chese unhia pa se wo mbefa kwan ahodo so na fe emabunu no woni ye won frihia mbe se aduonu ekosi aduonu enan no wono bomodin ma wo montitie yi pa se de be ya wɔn betumi de yadeɛ so nkunim wɔsan de to dwa ɛkyerɛ sɛ wɔn mo hwehwɛmu a wɔn mo ayɛ ɛkyerɛ sɛ mmaa no bebree wɔn mo a wɔn mo no contraceptive ɛna saa bere wɔn mo ɛpere ho sɛ duro a ɛbɛboa na ɛbɛbɔ nyinsɛn ho ban de ɛmɔ mo ɛna wɔn ani ko ho mmarima no nso nnuro ahodoɔ a ɛwɔ sɛ otimi nom gyina ne nan so no ɔbaa dama ne ho sɛpɛ no no ɛno na saa bere wɔn ani ɛko na tɛdeɛ mbɔ ha kɔndɔm ne deɛ wɔn mo mfa nyɛ hwee koraa.
On Valentine's Day, we decided to distribute more condoms because we knew people would do things. Unfortunately, the demand was the ladies or the girls or the women were demanding for emergency contraception. They want Lydia Postimo too. Regrettably, the men or the young men or the boys, they were demanding for Mr. Q and the others. Something that will let them be strong and last longer.
Dr. Solomon Fofi, we Jumtrini at the Mabuno Regional Health Committee. What the Atudra HSA Committee no, everywhere Kwambit Media Faso said the Bea Umbetimi Abokwan Crafufro, na Nimina Kuya to Tuniama, said the Bea Yadi a betimi abafom.
The committee is made up of very experienced and competent people who will give the best of advice to the management of the Regional Health Directorate so that we can give the best of health care to the people of Bono region and in Ghana as a whole.
Abisaya to aso na fe yakoye ni makopi mu ewo ye Anglo Gold Asante ne nkrabata ewo eye eduaprim takwa ne mpeso aso na physician assistant Dr. Cynthia Odumwosen eni wodi atubia kyerese apomdi hu nsemo no kamia ese edi ani se pritwa buon mu asede ya ja woko wo be ya na pomdi hu nsem ade a won pension no na wodi afutu semo atubia kyerese bitimi a anka nipa bra no wo kwa yeresabia na ne mpa no akoda so ozi omumfiri mi na ja munda aguno so mehwese yade ben na sabire pese ediminya eno yade bitimi aboa no se ndei hypertension BP ene ne ho nkro ne ba no fe ubehwe na kyerese obrabo ni nyina ho akwachew eno ene nsem odi atudwa se bra no se yekose a doctor for anasa nurse for one more enhwe no betimi aboa ne apomdi nsem agina brane
my for echemu ayare obi ti se mojabroso ekum nipa wo man mu pa ya kontabu echresesesei adoso ye nti ena takwanso human sinu assembly health screening ama omanfo ani nyina eka takwanso yem expo 2026 no eho jumedi na se ena Dr. Cynthia Odumwosen physician assistant wo Anglo Gold Ashanti echrese dane da onipa asetene mu enema bia enko yie ena ka
da odi oho ana ho odi man ye dam hypertension diabetes so kan wa and o kan wala no eja o ye wono complications hypertension am the kidney disease na de
odena asem no tu dwawie ye na registrar woda wasafia se traditional council no ano setupoku enso de to amanfo anim se brano so timi kwaye resabia ko free won ho se be ya yare bi won ho a dokotafo ebe ho ne ntem
ye health right self die aye kra so ka fidie na wa maintenance for regular na ku na mo sa na wa break down ye pomude ya de bia o se ewu ya ye pa a de be ya o de ye ko at least if once in a year work or check it say yare bi wo mu through that medical checkups no obewu but ye twe na e be chansa this yare no ebubu ya to answer na be kwa e be emboa and what say you pay bia wo at least let my working training health facility na work check wa pomude
ni krakra mu no he no mahamo na nakwabna jan ene men sleeping po water kwansu ayem Ebenezer Kobena enso edi de wafamu etudwa efa yarwa hodo yi
e say wo hwe de niam ekoso a efe ebia ma na pomuden se de beya ye wo gogoto mu du o a obe check you go na osuro but in ya musa sana apomuden no bia ye free ti de mesre obi bia na say ezazere de aya mo memfa kan ya problem on ya hospital nkoya no yen check ya pomuden first onu nyazere de be nyina tapa Israel Expo 2026 or last year na ya launch last 2025 na launch ni nyina e bai in fact collaboration between Nananom Atrenkunya, the Member of Parliament, Honorable Sasale Futela, and the Municipal Assembly, headed by the Municipal Chief Executive, Honorable Benesa Kobra. Yeah, and I said you are doing Ababo at the Ewatapa and Sayima. Now, you can say I did here. In fact, the program, the main aim of the program, to promote the tourism. Ewatapa and Sayima. We are noted of mining, but beyond mining, also, your tourism centers were able to enhance the development for the country.
Yentwa ensem no so na sane be ya woni a wo mu edi dwa na se dwedifo no no eye boja ani adantem wo mu adwuma no ebe ko nanim no school bi a ye frɛ no Africa Entrepreneurship School ya momo se na be ye dwuma wo mu eye na se dwedi a wo mu edi no itumi akonanim ama wo menye sika bebre e de egu mbuto
Medino ase kwafarabai ede ema African Entrepreneurship School Joshua Mensa wode atudwa wochum saso ye ne obono homodene na aniene wo ma hwe abo adusiafo echi edom said be ya wo mo ankasa ede wo mo nsa no munim de eye adwuma no wo mo atumi ayen kwan paso ede mfaso ebeba
enye se de bia obeye nyama te se feast say onye say coin ni we say you have to move forward in life. You don't need to all the time bia enye se de bia oye adwuma na o hwe ni man koye but say onya growth mindset say ni man koye but still meye I have to go know how to treat my customers and I hear Aziz pension for Kwame or don't tell them about because most of the informal sector for no omo name pension omo name retirement plan na ade pa say hwe ye a ebe haye
Womo enya asa enhyehyede hu emfaso ne bi nso womo je bread womo nsem sei atudwa
training no ebo mama hu say I'm the most important asset in my business ekwame so most important is say how I think that the location that I am me wo and I be asika na me wo na tools machines na me wo no I'm most important assets in my business
mostly no say me ye adwuma me misika ne ade amaton no me misika ne ade amaton no me ka ni nyina bom me course ye amaye a me wie ne a me pon me ho ana se me yi me ho no ama me hu kwan so a me fa me keep me business sika free me kotokuo mu sika
Business and Financial Summit ya ekosui womo de hye mabunu ni na enkran se womo mfomo ho enje entrepreneurship skills ahodro no mu ebi na no ene betumi aboa ye pa ebiam nso so womo adwuma enketwa ene adantam no nso no womo betumi enya sika no ebeso womo asene na aboa mo dwumade no so awie peye
Abusia yento aso na fe yenko ani mu asante mantemo na sabre yebo adi evra na we eye Crop Research Institute a wonmo ewo fumesua na fe New Age Agriculture Year Solution Limited no wonmo akambo mu ayi hwemu fekọ ehunu se aburo bi wonmo a tisi abefu kwan so udua na tisi betimi aboa ne aburo no beso se do so na utwan so atwene duso pu mu na wonmo ato ne di enkomo eno wonmo chese fofra wonmo edi abra akuafo somo na womo edua no doso a betimi abomode na afi ediru ba bi aburo hu ya akwache no udua nkomo ya bebrebe ne ne wutwa ton bi na wono abusuan so mu di bia ede fa so de bebrebe ebebre akuafo wonde wom ho ebegimo
Wabra wonmo ensentrofo atwetwe nkomo no panyina wono enwoda institute no ano Professor Maxwell Dako Asante eni wodi atodwa se ene se womo ede nkomo hybrid maize abebo adwuma no ebetimi aboa pa amene aduane enso etimi abusu setam wosan editodwa se nyese bia ne denko a ne mo betimi aboa na buru edua no eyade ebetimi ama ne homene so akuafo de wo hu agimu a betimi aboa moman no anya aduane doso enso anya biedi.
For developing this variety was for high yield and mainly disease resistance. The researchers
coming out with the innovations and the technologies and partnering with the private sector so that it can reach the farmers where they are. In doing so, they are making money and they are plowing back some of the money into R&D so that we can even develop better innovation. This is the first indigenous variety that they are commercializing. So in doing so, we keep all the foreign exchange in Ghana and we're able to give jobs to our people.
And which General Manager Edema New Age Agric Solution no Ra Martin Tete Nati Junior one also Eddie Atudra HSA company no one more afadi atom koko so se umbebo modi na brufu frono abe one more asumi pa in which was signed to Tudra HSA no betimi abuana fe sa enkomo hybrid maize ya womo Eddie abe no no a sontem about work we are for a woman.
Or we call on governments and all other government agencies to support this very laudable partnership between the New Age and the Crop Research Institutes so that we can be able to scale up not just only Sierra and Comor, the many other seeds we are currently on commercializing and other varieties of other crops that we will now be targeting just to ensure there is food security and food sovereignty.
Pa womo epa hontuma no eyade betimi aboa na fe won yede won ho bagi mo sa atonfo ene won so yekua no won betimi aboa nya mfudie bebre pa e wo manimu.
Yeah, call Nsem from my age, my foco, and no, a Trade Union Congress, and our more area to more members, any more pass. Woman share Nassonate, Sikaya, or Mutete added to her, adding more Senabaya, Womukwa, Mijema, Womoso, Wombenya Sikaka cra, Eddie Wom, but more see one more money, yes, Sam, and found more. A son said that Chibino, and no any bet me a warm, na, and penny 42, Jawa bra, one more emmy, no a cow who bore more. Womo eyen shimo.
Radio say yeah. Senkita mudi eka hu bi sebe ya. Entento ewa humijie breso betwe pension scheme no betimi amma adwumayefo ate ase yi. Hwehwefo abedi echa wode TUC ano ye Dr. Kwabenanya Akotu ebra wone ne mpanimfo edim komo no twemu se hu behia se adwumayefo ebefa won pension ensensem ahye won semesanse no ene ye musika sem dachi kire se uni ya woto wona se wan hyehye se wo kwa ahomgie mu a sika bi betimi awohonom abo nwa adwa obebre eno achi director general da senator no Kwesi Afreban ni editor just trust investment sese wa pajamu ya sika no efriga na cedi opepepe eduonu echirepon nan afimpiru ni eduonu nan mu eko opepepe eduonu enso afrase o share my phone crisis will be an fan ho enshimbi
offer your liquidity say your compliance level ekoso about your contributions that were due for 2025 now there was an arrears of 1.1 billion and 50 million for 2024 by March last year about clear these positive developments and these strong collections from our stakeholders like government and the private sector can only improve on our liquidity and also improve on our returns.
The cracker mono, Kwesi Afreban ni mu se senate nye na adwen se ni hotel bi ya obeton esan se ya kwansara investment na wono mo aye ya bi eye Labadi Beach Hotel na emfaso eba so pa.
We have no plan to sell our hotels. Our strategy is to turn around the non-performing hotels and even those that are performing well, support them to grow even further. Offer Golden Beach Hotels, which is La Palm, Buzia, Heya, any Elmina, they've been making some losses. But even there, offer La Palm for the first time in many years in 2025 made a marginal profit of 1.7 million.
Emsia to aso na yempiemu ewo kwabre isi na emrahye bedwani anima adihye ma won mu ewo kwabre east eye onunyanfo anigin ene Kwesi Jamfi onyina achampon ene wode abasobode amane manfo se brano won mu eta na chi se bibia mu no emfa won emrahye bedwafi adwuma na won mu se wopi mu ewo ye emrahye bedwafi no adwuma de obo bi pa na wo frene manfo nso ye na wo mta na chi obibia mu na wo kyese wo nkoso enye ne sa se de be ya wono ni ti mpontie ne obegina se wo nto abama no a wo mu edi kukurumuti asom no ekomrahye bedwafi no ono so bone homoden aye bibia pepepe de amane manfo na mpuntudwuma nso atimi akoyie wakasa na wone ne manfo nyina na atwa hia sekanko a won mo etoto ne ma hwese dia mpuntudwuma bitimi akoso a wabone manfo abaso se nei no won mo nso eta na chi.
Sometimes you are adventure power ade na hon so majority na mo fa, especially say yemra and na ya na yem lowest point. Sometimes me tena na me say asema minority ye kan e Ghana na mra na ye hyehyɛ ya wo hwe mo otimu say ebetumi aboa, but ana so mo na me obeka kan the legal and constitutional for the aba na we committee the aba beto floor na the attorney general the abeto hono say asem na wo kan no eni o ma adwen enkope a sebi o se nyansa wo mu kura ebeboa Ghana kura na wo mu se yemfa 1111 na didemu o betwea wo se agisa wo panyi bi ejire ho no ko residia wo so no ma gia to nti sa issues no esia ya na me ya say so because we are in minority sebi o nyansa ni yetrimu ana and Ghana for esen komo esum no mo kano we ya me no odi nkomo yi ebekọ abonten we be ka say munjaja awa sem na mo mpipimo ho de na mo ye the good will of government we no IMPD adwuma pa because amre na because the ombe bia Ghana for amo free pass nko yankonkwa into the sense what they are mining what do you call the margins that the state was supposed to have now the 10%. Some no criticize 10% in yet. One the 5% by now your consorti Ghana for CR na one the other. We're thinking what is this? 5% and 10% the next one. So if 10% was no good, and then a 5% better than 10%. You can't, you know. CSOs and the original more at the same way there. And sana, I'm recall it again. Oh, goodwill now, Menyano, the earlier, so goodwill, Ghana for a besha say, a bad way, or more do a bad way to account now, the better.
Yeguso demo Facebook no so onua TV ko honom ko like mame wo share no so fa comment no ebeto ase yenkwaje anije mu nsem.
O February bosumini mu ewa fimu na Ghana mampeni John Dramani Mahama ejina paso editu jase said the be na Ghana film industry bitimi akonu animti wono mo atwesika sum 20 million Ghana cedis said ato beboa Ghana film industry no netimi apagya na dwuma mu pa ama said isa ya adwentimi de sene babonten no akosoro.
Government has allocated 20 million Ghana cedis to the film sector alone. This is going to the film sector to support
na sansimi anasini twene eye James Gardner editu jasesa emwa widi ebeboa pa ama film ho adwuma mo nyina te se capacity building ne film production ne de keka ho nyina da no ebetumi jane nazo pa medinkunim diaba
all for capacity building, productions, workshops, master classes, trainings. Our key mantra is to make sure that we move with time and it becomes fluid like it is, but in the right direction. They want to see the sort of good production and stories coming out of the country and getting a lot of traction, and for producers to get their money's worth.
Na nyina mu na James Gardner editu dwabio ya wo kire se esika aba betudwe na manfo susu se NFA ene behwe so National Film Authority on nebetoto nema nanso so wo kire se nyon no benya tumi kese so de hwesika nso atoto nema sanse board ne asoe bibiri wo ho asika no be form nsema ma atoto nema yi amasundwe etumi aba na bibia mu so ada ho fan.
Even with content creators, if you bring the product, we don't sit on it. I don't get to choose where the money is going. There's a core committee that's going to be supervising that, and then there's the board as well. So whatever it is, it will go through all those steps before we even get to know. So when it comes to transparency and all of that, it's done.
Ebra James Gardner na no din sem ebewie en wo kire se pepepe ye honsem no de o matoto ma bibia da ho din a bibia odin ho hwedwumede no benya mfaso a ha bia so eni echi na no echi an wo kire se won mu a wo mo ye film adwuma na nkasa se film makers so enhwe se de se o mo nsa kasa kade o mo de bedi dwuma no se o mo nsa kana pepepe se license se ye dan ni nyina se tumi ebe come samo mo di dwuma na efini keka wa bia so eni ho.
whoever it is.
Opinion wanya mfisia no aduokono miensa akane na oye Belgian diplomatia ni din eni etieni Davignon eni wonmo edin tansa abono ama wode nsema todwe kyese eni ni sadia adehye no etwena boso edikopie mu ewo court se manfo bekaye a afia pema hankron aduosia baako 1961 kwa womu eku oye Patrick Lumumba no edin tansa abono se onimu bi na opanyin no ekyese sabre na usa na enumo no kra no wo hwe woni a nipa du a wonu nyina eye Belgium adehye mu a se opanyin Lumumba yi womu eyire na kwawa na emfa mra kwan so ma womu transfer no duru ba bi jojo no akoisi oto ananom siedo no opanyin we okan bi sabre no ya brantie so ne edin tansa abono ra na se opanyin Lumumba yi wono eye Congo man no penyina na odi kan kra epreye se wonmo ebenya fa hudie free Belgium for ensemo e wa afia pema hankron aduosie 1960 mu ena wonmo momaden a ema opanyin no womu etu na de so na pinchen ba ye efa Belgium eni USA mu no ene kofa sansem we nyina ebaye wonmo se January boso minimum afia pema hankron aduosie baako 1961 na opanyini ewo mfirihia no aduasa enum ana kyese Belgium ni ana sansem yi odimu akotene pa na womhwe ma sa niema we nyina ekoso ne no ena opanyini no dia ba betudwa kyese osrada sansem yi ahyase na sade womode omonse titiro no nipa ba ko a sabri waka emu no ye twena boso nti obesrese anka sansem yi yenye mu na so omo kyese ensem no betimi ato aso akosi 2027 a na kyese ehon tansa ne ni opanyi wo pri
ahani yedi nyina ewesi adamase se don hwe ba ko ntem ka ye ho na nsem esisi ewo manga na mu anigye die amahodo de yede ababesumu ewo onua TV so yedi nyina esi mu amobo ye nyina yadamase ora Lord ejina camera nechi edimaye director so ora kuma ehwe ye directie sa so na ora Bernard so ehwe ye na oye sound eri ma ye nchi mo nyina o mabo adwuma ne ye na etwe honom kwache abebio enso etietia edi nam sabla eye me producer na waye adwuma no kama wo editing ho so